Hey, it's Angeline. This is my first video on my new channel. On this channel, is going to be all about everything girl. Because I figured there's quite a few girls out there who don't have any help with these kind of things, either because they don't have a mom, they don't trust their mom, they don't have a trusted girl they can talk to, or they live with their dad most of the time, or whatever it is. So I figured that I would make this video this channel, not this video, because I'm making multiple videos. But I figured that I would make this channel specifically for you girls out there, but any girl that wants to learn anything. And so this video is gonna be about tampons. Oh my! I was kind of just browsing through YouTube the other day because I just wanted to see what other people were saying, and I came up on this video and all the information on it was incorrect. And I was like, well, that's retarded because none of this is right. So you're making these girls think that all the stuff that you're saying is right, and they're not going to be able to use the tampon properly. So this video isn't necessarily showing you how to put a tampon in, but I am going to make one of those videos. And this video is just about tampons. And the only reason I'm making this video today is because I have no school today because we have parent-teacher conferences Wednesday and Thursday, so they gave us Friday off because the teachers have today off. So I'm going to start off by saying, because I know some girls are like, oh, there's no guys allowed. There can be guys that watch this video. I mean, we all have to go to house class. We all deal with girls or whatever. But if you don't want to watch this video, because I will kind of go into detail, just you can leave. You can stay and watch. I don't care. Don't leave rude or perverted comments. And honestly, you can leave rude comments. It won't bother me, but if it starts getting bad, that's okay. Like, it won't bother me if you leave rude comments. I'll just be like, well, it's not my fault that they're ashamed to talk about themselves and whatever. But, there's not really any need for leaving rude comments. Just, if you have a rude comment, you can leave it, but just keep it to yourself, okay? So, this is a tampon in its wrapper. And, yes, it's in its wrapper. And it's a Playtex Gentle Glide 360 scented, like a light scent, and then super, because I have a heavy flow. And so I'm just going to open it up for you, and I'm going to show you how to open it up. On the tampons from Tampax Pearl, there's like these little flaps here, and you can just go I'll show you those when I get them, because I have to go period shopping. So there's this like little, these two flaps on the top, you just rip it, and then it opens like that, but then you have to get the tampon out. So you just rip it like that. And then it'll sometimes twist around, sometimes it won't. So, then you're going to take the tampon out, and you have, well, there's some fuzz. Then you have your tampon. So, yeah, this is what it looks like out of the wrapper. Like I said, this is a Playtex Gentle Glide. Oh, Gentle Glide 360. So, yeah. I will be making a video on how to insert a tampon. I'll be doing that later. I was gonna do a my first period story first, but I'm gonna do that after this one, I think. Yeah. So, oh, and then I'll tell you my first tampon story. That's a good one too. Okay. So this is the tampon, right? Okay. And then I'll show you how to put it in or whatnot, because I know there's a lot of girls out there that don't know how to use them. So this is the tampon, and this came out. That's not good. No, just put it back in. We're okay. Anyway, so it doesn't have that strong of a scent, which is good because the strong scent isn't that good for them there. Because okay, all right. So this is a quick little fact about tampons. When you go, holy crap! When you go buy your tampon, and there's like different kinds, and if you go past the scented and you can smell it outside of the box, don't get them because the scent is too strong and you'll get irritated down there, and you don't want that because then bad stuff happens. So anyhow, so I went on to beanggirl.com, which I'll talk about in another video. I went on to beanggirl.com and I checked out some frequently asked questions, and so I figured I'm gonna answer them in my new video on my new channel. So here we go. One of the frequently asked questions was, how long can I leave a tampon in? Okay, I watched a video, and you might have seen this video, and you can tell that the video is going to be wrong because in the video it says how to put on a tampon. You don't put on a tampon. Okay. Anyway, but so it says how to put on a tampon. That's the video that I saw that gave a lot of wrong information. I mean, it might be right for her. She might have a heavier flow, but generally, if you have what's the word? She might have an extremely heavy flow, and if it's extremely heavy, maybe she needs to see a doctor or something. I don't know, but the generally how long you can leave a tampon in is for 8 hours. Like I can go to school and put my tampon in at 7, and I'll have to take it out until 3, and I'll be okay. Like I won't have any leaking or anything. You just have to get the right absorbency for your flow. Like if you have a super heavy flow and you get a regular, you're gonna have some leakage within a few hours. But if you get like you have a super heavy flow and you get a super plus, then you won't have any leakage at all. But if you have a really light flow and you get flow that's heavier than light, then it's gonna hurt to take the tampon out. I'll get to that in a second though. But like you can generally leave your tampon in for 8 hours, and you won't have any leakage if you get your right flow. And your flow does change from days, so they come in multi-packs. I know Tampax Girl has some multi-packs that are like, there's like 96 tampons in there, and there's light, there's regular, there's super plus, there's scented, there's a whole bunch. And if you just want to buy the boxes separately, you can do that too. Another, I hope I answered that question well. Another frequently asked question is, does it hurt to take a tampon in, put a tampon in, or take it out? It doesn't hurt as long as you do it right, which I'll get to that in putting in, like how to use tampon. It does not hurt at all as long as you put it in right. Like I've been using tampon for a few months now, and it doesn't ever hurt, like as long as I put it in right. If I put it in wrong, I just take it out and get a new one and try again. And so that way I don't hurt myself. The only time it'll hurt to take it out is if your tampon hasn't absorbed its like maximum flow. So like if you have a super plus tampon, okay, or let's say you have a regular tampon, okay, and you only leave it in for an hour and a half, and the tampon's not covered in blood, it's gonna hurt to take it out because it's still kind of big. But once it's absorbed with blood, it gets smaller again, so you can take it out, and it won't hurt. That's another thing that I saw in the videos, that it hurts to take it out. And it will hurt the first time, no matter how much it's absorbed, just because you're not used to having something in you like that. That's just weird for our bodies. Another frequently asked question that I can think of is, how do I tell my parents I want to use a tampon? I had an issue with this too. I didn't want to tell my mom about this. I don't like talking to my mom about this kind of stuff. So what I did is I thought of a few reasons that I needed this tampon, like going swimming, for gym at school, because I am in middle school. I'm in 8th grade, and when we have gym, we have to change our clothes. So you don't want to have like a pad in there, because then people can see. I mean, I don't like having a pad, so, but I had to. I was just very discreet when I changed. But no, so this summer I like texted my mom, and I was like, hey mom, I think I need to use tampons so that way I can go swimming. I want to try them out because gym last year was really hard because I had a pad and it just felt weird running, and I just don't like the feeling of being icky and whatnot. So I just texted my mom, like I didn't tell her face to face, and she would just text me back. She's like, okay, that's fine, honey. And I was like, wait, you don't have to tell your mom face to face. People are like, oh yes, you have to tell your mom or your dad face to face. No, you don't have to do that. That's ridiculous. No, if you are embarrassed about talking to your mom about this stuff, text her, email her, leave her a Facebook message, Twitter her. I don't know, I don't have a Twitter, so tweet her, whatever you want to do, whatever you think is best for you, you do that. If you want to talk to her face to face, you talk to her face to face. If you have a dad, you can either, and you trust him, you can either tell him, or you can buy your own supplies for your period. That's all I can say for if you don't have a female that you trust. Or if you have an older sister, you can tell your older sister. and I need to hurry up and send them now. Then another frequently asked question is, how do I tell my parents that I need more tampons? Well, like I said, you can just text your mom, text your dad, text your older sister, text whoever, or buy yourself some more. Um, yeah, I think that's what you can do. Like, when I run out, I'm texting my mom and I'm like, hey mom, I need more tampons. Can you buy me some? And she'll be like, yeah, sure, what kind? I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Another question is, do I have to take my tampon out when I use the bathroom? No, you don't. Some people do because they feel that it's unsanitary if you don't, but you don't have to take it out when you use the bathroom. Where you use the bathroom and where you put your tampon in are two different holes. No matter how you go or when you go, they're two different holes. You just cannot leave your tampon in for more than 8 hours at all. Just don't leave it in for more than 8 hours. And then another question that I found on beanggirl.com that's frequently asked is, can I get TSS from using tampons? You can, but it's extremely, 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 extremely rare. Only 1 in a million people get TSS. And even men can get TSS. So it's not from tampons that you can get TSS. Everybody can get it. Even small children, men, boys, everybody can get TSS, but it's so rare that that's why you've never heard of it. It's like a 1 in a billion chance that you get TSS. So don't even worry about that. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.